Once upon a time, in a bustling city in Nigeria, there lived a young man named Chijioke. Chijioke was an Uber driver. Every day, he would wake up early, hop into his old car, and drive around the city, picking up passengers. But despite his efforts, he struggled to make ends meet. Life was tough, and he often worried about how to pay his bills. One sunny afternoon, as Chijioke was driving in the city, he received a request for a ride. It was from a location near the airport. Chijioke felt a spark of hope. Maybe this passenger would tip well. He drove quickly to the airport, eager to meet his new passenger. Sitting outside. She had long, flowing hair and bright, sparkling eyes. She wore a colorful dress that seemed to dance in the breeze. Chijioke's heart raced as he introduced himself. "Hello. I'm Chijioke, your Uber driver." The lady smiled warmly. "Hi, Chijioke. I'm Sarah. Thank you for picking me up." As they drove through the city, Chijioke and Sarah began to talk. Sarah was visiting Nigeria from far away. She was an artist, and she had come to explore the culture and beauty of Nigeria. Chijioke told her about his life as an Uber driver and his dreams of becoming successful one day. She admired Chijioke's determination and kindness. They shared stories and laughter, and as they drove, a special connection formed between them. Chijioke felt happier than he had in a long time. They arrived at Sarah's hotel. She thanked Chijioke and handed him a tip. But before she left, she looked into his eyes and said, "I really enjoyed our conversation, Chijioke. Would you like to join me for dinner tomorrow? I'd love to learn more about your life and Nigeria." "Yes. I would love that," he replied, trying to hide his excitement. The next evening, they met for dinner at a charming restaurant. They talked for hours, sharing dreams, hopes, and laughter. Chijioke took Sarah to see the beautiful sights of the city. They visited markets filled with colorful crafts, listened to local music, and enjoyed delicious Nigerian food. As the days went by, Sarah and Chijioke spent more time together. They explored the city, danced under the stars, and enjoyed each other's company. Chijioke felt a warmth in his heart that he had never experienced before. He realized he was falling in love with Sarah. One day, while watching the sunset at a beautiful beach, Sarah turned to Chijioke and said, "You know, Chijioke, you have a wonderful spirit. I believe you can achieve anything you want in life." Chijioke smiled, feeling encouraged. "Thank you, Sarah. You inspire me. I want to work hard and make a better life for myself." As Sarah's time in Nigeria was coming to an end, she surprised Chijioke with a gift. It was a beautiful sketchbook filled with her drawings of their adventures together. "I want you to remember this time we spent together." Softly. Chijioke was touched. "This means so much to me, Sarah. You have changed my life in ways I cannot express." On the last day of her visit, Sarah had to leave for the airport. They embraced tightly, both feeling a deep sadness. "Promise me we'll stay in touch," Sarah said with tears in her eyes. "I promise," Chijioke replied. "You will always have a place in my heart." After Sarah returned to her country, Chijioke continued to drive for Uber. But he was different now. Inspired by Sarah's belief in him, he worked even harder. He saved money and started investing in his dreams. He took online courses to learn more about business and photography, which he loved. Months passed, and Chijioke's hard work began to pay off. He started a small photography business, capturing beautiful moments around the city. Soon, people began to notice his talent. His photos were featured in local exhibitions, and he gained a loyal following. One day, while he was at an art fair, Chijioke received a call from Sarah. She was coming back to Nigeria for a visit. Chijioke was overjoyed. He wanted to show her how much he had grown and how her encouragement had changed his life. When Sarah arrived, Chijioke took her to the art fair. He proudly showed her his work, and Sarah's eyes sparkled with admiration. "Chijioke, this is amazing. I am so proud of you," she exclaimed. "You've turned your dreams into reality." As they spent time together again, Chijioke realized that his feelings for Sarah had only grown stronger. One evening, under a starlit sky, he took her hand and said, "Sarah, you have been my inspiration. I believe you are my true love. Will you be with me?" Sarah smiled, her heart full of joy. "Yes, Chijioke. I felt the same way. You are the love of my life." From that day on, Chijioke and Sarah created a beautiful life together. They traveled the world, shared their art, and built a loving home. Chijioke went from being a struggling Uber driver to a successful photographer and artist, all thanks to the love and support of the woman who believed in him. And so, their story became a beautiful folktale, reminding everyone that love can change lives, and dreams can come true with hard work and belief.